Island hopping, facts you may not know about Dominica. Dominica, known officially as the Commonwealth of Dominica, is a unitary parliamentary republic in the archipelago of West Indian Islands in the Lesser Antilles. Situated in the Caribbean Sea, Dominica lies north of Martinique, south of Guadeloupe, and was formerly a part of the Leeward, then the Windward Islands. Dominica has a president, prime minister, and speaker of the House of Assembly. The island country of Dominica was settled by the Arawak people, who came to the island from South America in the 5th century, and were driven out by the Caribs, who named the island White to Kubilai. Spanish colonizers, European explorers, and other settlers on the island, were driven out by indigenous refugees from surrounding islands, and the French and British jointly agreed to leave the islands of Dominica and St. Vincent and the Grenadines unsettled. However, this was chiefly because of the Kalinago Carib population on the island. Both Dominica and St. Vincent and the Grenadines were to be recognized by the French and British as reserves, and neutral territory. Today, both Dominica and St. Vincent and the Grenadines have identifiable indigenous groups living on the islands. The French first set up permanent camps, then colonized Dominica from the 1600s to the 1700s, and imported slaves from West Africa to work on coffee and sugar plantations, as was done on neighboring Martinique and Guadeloupe Islands. French was the official language of Dominica, with Antillean Creole, or Dominican Creole spoken by most. Then at the end of the 7 Years' War in Europe, when Great Britain conquered the island, Britain established English as its official language, and today, Kokoy, a type of Pidgin English, a mix of Leeward Island English Creole and Dominican Creole, is also spoken by descendants of Montserratians and Antiguans on the island. The British and French imported slaves from Africa for labor, and in the 1800s, a bill allowed free blacks who were of mixed race of African and European descent, to benefit from political and social rights, and with Dominica then becoming the first British West Indian colony, to have a legislature controlled by an ethnic African majority. Many free French refugees fled to Dominica from the neighboring French colonized islands such as Martinique, with the eruption of Mount Pelee, and who settled on Dominica permanently. In 1978, Dominica gained independence as a republic, and in 1980, elected its first and only female prime minister, second in the Caribbean to the Netherlands Antilles, and becoming the world's 4th longest-serving female prime minister. The Nature Isle of the Caribbean, as it is called, because of its natural environment and lush scenery, is the youngest of the Lesser Antillean Islands, with its world-recognized second-place hot springs, and boiling lake. Dominica is mountainous, with volcanic peaks, forests, freshwater lakes, waterfalls, and 365 rivers. The interior of Dominica is sparsely populated, and due to its location, the island is vulnerable to hurricanes. The Amazona imperialis is the national bird of Dominica and is one of 2 protected species on the island. Whales and dolphins make their home in the Caribbean Sea offshore the island, with Dominica being the only country worldwide where the sperm whale can be found all year round. There are 2 airports on the island of Dominica. Tourism, construction, agriculture, and financial services industries are contributing factors to the economic development of the country. Education in Dominica is mandatory between the ages of 5 and 17, and there is a state college, universities, several institutes, and research centers on the island. The culture on the island includes celebrations and festivals, with a cuisine similar in nature to that of other Caribbean Commonwealth countries, with traditional breakfast that includes bakes, saltfish, codfish, porridge, eggs, toast, fruit, smoothies, and plantains, and where other meals include vegetables, root crops, meat, poultry, fish, legumes, rice, stews, soups, broths, ginger, and herbs. Sporting activities include cricket, netball, basketball, rugby, tennis, football, and athletics. The East Caribbean dollar is the official currency of Dominica, being shared with 7 other countries of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe for more videos. God bless.